right, man. There's rumors going around these YouTube streets and around this box community that Errol Spence could possibly be trying to duck the Terence Crawford rematch, and that Showtime wants him to take the Terence Crawford rematch. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Steven Espinoza basically saying that that Errol Spence and them having discussions about, is 47 right for him, about his future. He said some of those discussions that he privy to, some of those discussions he not. So his team is debating whether they going, what they gonna do next. Maybe a rematch at 47 ain't out the ballpark. Maybe going to 54. Maybe skipping over 54, going to 60, which some people think that he truly should consider. But right now, I heard it. I heard like a little bit earlier in this process, and ain't been that much long ago. But they would think about possibly taking an interim fight and coming back and fighting Bud. They both take other fights, and maybe they'd allow Errol Spence or Bud to go get a belt. It allowed him to go get a belt and make an unification fight. But he got 30 days. And obviously extensions can happen. Cash can be exchanged, and extensions can happen. The deal could be pretty flexible, as Steven Espinoza explained. A deal can be flexible or whatever, but right now there's a real possibility that he may not take this rematch. Just a rumor. Um, and I seen Coach Malachi did a video. Shout out to Coach Malachi, True Media USA Today Boxing, and I did a video saying why he possibly got to probably take that immediate rematch. Now I was hearing Carcino said he heard behind the scenes that Errol Spence possibly only had 3 fights left going into this fight with Terence Crawford. And like I said before, a lot of these guys ain't too ambitious about moving up in weight and getting belts and trying to conquer weight classes. Sean Porter didn't move up and get another belt. Keith Thurman still ain't moved up and got another belt. So a lot of these dudes really, that really ain't a goal. It's just a financial point where they need to get to in their opinion, and that's their goal. And that's their goal. So I mean, quite frankly, I just feel that if he don't get the immediate rematch, I mean, you gotta weigh the cons. And the cons are, okay, if he don't get the immediate rematch, right? What if you turn around and lose to a nobody? Now you done got your ass whooped and it's over, and you ain't even get one last payday. Now, this the crazy part about it, right? This the crazy part about it. The crazy part about it is that they saying that they saying that they going around saying that Showtime is the one pushing for the rematch. That's the good word. They going around saying Showtime is the one that really they trying to push for Errol Spence to do this rematch, because they think that for whatever reason they think the rematch gonna sell, or maybe they trying to cash out Errol Spence. And if Errol Spence turn around and they spend a bunch of money for him to return to 54 versus no name, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, then it's like I think it's like, to them it's like a waste of time. So if they feel like he truly finished, right? If they feel like he truly if they truly finished, then in my opinion, they want to get the biggest return, for they want to get the biggest return for Errol Spence, for the biggest cash out. So, but nonetheless, That's up for him. That's up to him. That's up to them. So, Earl do use some leverage and be like, you know what? I'm only gonna take this rematch for this amount of money. Now Errol is in a leverage position. Errol's in a leverage position. Errol's in a leverage position. You know what I'm saying? He's in a leverage position now. Now since Showtime wanted so bad, now he can get a couple more dollars out of him. Now he's in a leverage position. So, but right now, I'm hearing that basically they don't want to go through with the rematch. That's what you're hearing. That's what they leaning towards. Now we know what he said on TV, that told his son, "Oh, we gotta do this again." Oh, yeah, that's the heat of the moment. But then again, you counseled or delegated with Derrick James. You ain't talked to Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? You ain't talked to your team. You ain't talked to your pops. Your mother seemed like she don't want to see you go through that again. But women are emotional. They're emotional. They don't understand. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And his father understands that. It's a lot of times that, in the middle of the night, you got to get up and see what that noise is, especially if you ain't got no dog. You might not come back upstairs the same way you went down. You might not come back at all. That's part of being a man. One of the benefits of being a man too, because a lot of people don't understand this too, or one of the reasons when women went to work in the workforce, it depleted, a lot of the one income household. You know what I'm saying? So now it's less jobs out there, but men can work harder and longer than women can. You know what I'm saying? So some certain things that, a woman just can't fathom why guys cheat, because they cheat with got people they actually like. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand that our nature is monogamous. That's why we can impregnate a woman multiple times a day for the rest for the whole year. You know what I'm saying? So they literally can't wrap their head around that sometimes. Some of the things that we just got to do as men. Sometimes we got to do the tough tasks and all that bullshit. But it's just it come with the territory. It come with the territory. And he know what he got to do. His father know what he got to do if he got to do it again. And maybe he'd be more focused and more prepared. We get a better fight. Possibly, maybe he can win. I wouldn't rule that out neither. You just never know. Bud is having a good ass time right now. He ain't even on vacation yet. He ain't even on vacation yet. But right now, it's a real thing that he may not take this rematch. And they might do an interim fight or they might get a belt. But a lot of times, when they don't take that rematch, truth be told, a lot of times when they don't take that rematch, you know, usually it ain't gonna never happen. Usually, it usually don't happen. Like Carl Froch and Lucian Bute, Froch knocked him out. And Bute never came back for a rematch. He never came back. Never came back. So But yeah, but maybe they got a plan for them to get a belt or whatever. Will it look bad PR wise if you don't take the media rematch? I don't think it would. I mean, I think a lot of people understood what happened. Now, if he able to bounce back, get a good victory, look good, couple victories. Thing about it is, if a couple victories could take a couple years without Heyman. Hence, saying if he don't run it back immediately, ain't gonna be no rematch. So, but it ain't like Crawford ain't going up to 54 too. So I mean, but if I don't think his thing is to unify the 54-pound division. I think his thing is to probably move up, get a belt, then try to go to 60, fight Garcia Lara winner, get a belt, be a 3-division world champion, and then punch his way to the Hall of Fame. I just think to be a for sure Hall of Famer, he just got to move up and get a belt. That's the only thing he looking as his felon. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, much, much more. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.